Hi Libra, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Libra may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what may be potentially unfolding for you in the month of December. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. My links are there for you. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. All right, Libra, so guess what? December, the last month of the 2025 calendar year. Lots of powerful transformative energies in the month of December. First being December 4th, which is our last full moon, which will also be a super moon, okay? So not only is it the last moon of the 2025 calendar year, but it's also going to be a super moon in Gemini. Now, you are an air sign, so that is your air sign, connection here, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, all of your air signs. So because that full moon or super moon also will be in Gemini, it may also heighten here your intuition. It may also heighten here other things in your reading. Let's unfold, let's unpack, and let's see so that you can use the powerful transformative energies of the December reading and set the stage up for yourself for your 2026, okay, year. All right, that being said, we have Temperance here coming through for you. Now, Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius. Very interesting because Gemini had a new moon in Sagittarius that came out in their reading. So you may, if you have placements in Gemini, I would advise you to take a look at the Gemini reading, right? So here with Temperance, what may be unfolding here for you? Very similar reading to Gemini. I'm just letting you know because Gemini had the Justice card, and I'm going to say the same thing here for you as well. The Temperance card, balancing. There's an energy, and of course, that's actually you came out in Gemini's reading. There you go. So there may be a connection there for you. If it's not for all of you, maybe for someone here who's watching this, there may be a very, very important connection there. But they have the Justice card in Tarot, and you have the Temperance card, okay, which is still about that balance. It's about the combination. It's about taking two things, combining them and making something new. Is the alchemy here of the balance, okay? The alchemy. What brand new thing can you create from two things or two situations or two experiences or maybe two lessons that you have learned in 2025, bringing them together and, creating either a brand new idea, perspective, a different way of looking at something. This could also be talking about compromising, negotiation, keeping the peace within a situation, circumstance, event, okay, or an environment. The Temperance card in Tarot is about patience. So there may be something here, especially with the fact that we have a lot of planetary shifts happening in December, and it is the closing month of 2025 calendar year. There may be some things that you want to hurry up and wrap up. But this is talking about you taking the time to think about something very clearly, okay, as you're tying up the loose ends before we jump into the new calendar year of 2026. But to take your time to remain objective, to take a step back, be reasonable with how you're going to create this new either idea, perspective, or how you're going to apply what you may have learned in 2025 in December. So there may be a situation, circumstance, or event that may require that sense of skill set from you. It may require that sense of patience, that sense of, being able to combine two things, two tools, two resources, two moments in 2025 where maybe you have encountered that scenario, that situation, okay, that you learned from twice, and maybe now it's like, okay, I get the lesson. I know how I can apply it better in my life. But it's about you having and taking the time to clearly understand, see, observe, and assess whatever this may be. What I'm also getting, especially if this is for finances for you, Libra, this is about you really also taking the time and seeing how you were able to manage fiscally your nest egg in 2025. What things here did you learn, and how can you adjust it if you feel like you want to increase that abundance and prosperity and success in 2026. Temperance says here, I find clarity through calm. And sure enough, exactly what I was talking about, the fact that this super moon and last full moon in Gemini, which is a water sign, you really taking the time here to find clarity through that time where, listen, when it's a full moon, people tend to be a little bit more triggered. Anxiety may rise, a little bit of stress and worry. But, this is you have 3 beautiful cards came out here for you. Let's see. Bowl was first, then apple, then funnel. Let's see what this unfolding may also bring. Look at that. Wasn't I talking about the fiscal nest egg? Here you go. Plenty of material things. Now, this is, this could be one or two things. This is you thinking about the fiscal nest egg and see how you may have, spent. How did you spend your money? How did you spend, and it doesn't always have to be money. It could be time also. Time is something that is intangible. How did you spend your time in 2025? What did you do to increase the value, the wealth, the quality of your life? Okay, this could also be talking about fiscally, like I said. Okay, what I'm also getting here, plenty of material things, is to be balanced in the manner in which you spend in December as well. Okay, so Venus is your ruler here, and Venus, of course, the planet of finer things in life, right? I know, because I'm a Taurus, and Venus is rules my sign as well, Libra, so I understand. And the finer things in life, and really taking a look at what those finer things may be. And for some of you, it may not be material things. For some of you, it's you really taking into account the quality of the connections that you're having, and the quality of the intangible things like love, time, patience, how that is manifesting here for you in the month of December. Now, the reason why I'm, kind of giggling here behind the scenes is because it says temptation will test you. And I feel that there may be some material things here. You may want to splurge on something. And this is talking about, it's good to splurge. It's fine to splurge. But, do so, or spend or splurge in moderation. Okay, remember that temperance card in tarot is about balance. It's about negotiating. It's even maybe here about budgeting or planning to create a balanced budget for yourself in the month of December. So there may be, some type of temptation here, very much connected to either material things, as this is talking about, but it may also be connected to other things or other areas in your life. You also have here funnel. It says period of frustration, lessons to be learned. And, that's exactly what I was talking about here at the top of the reading for you here, Libra, when I mentioned that there may be some lessons that you're going to take a look at, things that you may have endured and experienced in 2025, and really be able to extract those important lessons. And I'm also getting here that there could be here either a situation, circumstance, or event unfolding here, okay, that may tempt you in other ways. It may trigger you. So the temptation may be a trigger. It may be something that hasn't been healed and may surface or resurface. This could be emotions that can surface or resurface. Okay. And it may be a little bit frustrating, as if before 2025 closes, It's as if the universe is giving you one more chance or opportunity to either correct something or really see, have you learned your lesson with fill in the blank, whatever that may be. And so it will bring you, or it may potentially here bring you to this, energy here of, did I really learn my lesson? Have I really understood that when this occurs, I should move towards it in this way? You see what I'm saying? So that's how this is coming across here. I feel that, it may be a little bit frustrating because it's like, here I go again. There's another script. This is always a pattern, but there's a reason, especially in the month of December. If you see that you're dealing with a situation, circumstance, or even a person, okay, even a person or an environment that triggers the frustration or triggers some type of emotion, you need to ask yourself, why is it that that situation, circumstance, event, or environment is triggering me here? Because there could be something of a pattern that you need to sit down and take a look at in order either to heal from it, or maybe there's a lesson behind either that person, situation, or environment in December this year here in 2025. Okay, so let's take a look here. What else is coming through for you? Wouldn't it be funny if you ended up getting Gemini? If you do, I'm telling you, Gemini had a very similar reading to this. Just what was different was the temptation. They didn't have that, but all right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. I mean, listen, I'm telling you, talk about sign symbol synchronicities here. It says full moon in Gemini. The answers are coming. Wouldn't it be funny? Yeah, there you go. So listen, Libra, you have Gemini. If I were you, I would watch that Gemini reading, okay? Even if you don't have placements, there could be a sign symbol synchronicity why this card has come through for you in the month of December. So there may be some important information there that may potentially resonate for you. But as I said, listen, December, there may be something here that you've been asking, wishing, and calling into your energy field. And maybe it is about abundance. Maybe it is about success. Maybe it is about that thing or that idea or that opportunity that you've been calling in, praying for, or asking for. And whatever this is, there may be here kind of like an answer. If it's not an answer, it may be an opportunity. There could be here a good, healthy discussion here, whether it is with people from work, whether it's your significant other, your friends, family, loved ones. But for some of you, this kind of dialogue, right, this talk is within yourself. It's like in your mind, okay? It's you thinking about something, okay? And then being able to see with either your physical eyes or your intuitive eyes, your third eye chakra here, the answers, okay? I also want to mention the following, especially with the fact that this is full moon in Gemini. And by the way, on December 4th, there will be a full moon in Gemini. It's going to be the super moon. So listen carefully. There may be here a situation, circumstance, or event that may trigger. It may either trigger you or it may trigger someone else. That may be here something that may cause some sense of frustration. Okay. And again, I feel that this is the temptation that we were talking about. You may be tempted to act, say, or react in the usual way that you do. And this may say to you, it is time for you to take a look. If you acted and said and behaved a certain way before, what were the results? If it only caused more tension, then this is saying to yourself, you're going to have to rethink how you're going to either tackle that conversation, that negotiation, that compromise. Look back at situations in 2025 or other experiences that you may have had. Remember, temperance is about two things, okay? So the past and the recent past and how you may have handled something. And again, alchemy, it's bringing something new to this unfolding here. So the answers that you need are coming, and, you know, understanding that there are consequences to the words being spoken, either out of frustration, out of hurt, out of sadness, out of happiness, out of any emotion. So just be mindful of this, especially here in the month of December. Libra, if these messages have resonated for you, don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon.